So today I'm going to talk to you about the camera gear that I use for landscape photography. Fucking tail in the mouth. What are you doing? Sit still. Sit still. Today I'm going to run you through the camera system that I use for landscape photography. First of all, I'm going to tell you what we're doing out here. So me and my partner Alice are on a little career break. We are in total spending 9 months away. We're on month 2 now. The first month we spent in Washington State, not DC. Absolutely beautiful place. We were lucky enough to spend 3 weeks there, just traveling around, photography, hiking, climbing, swimming, amazing. We're now on month 2 and we're staying just outside Yosemite Valley. Everything's just amazing here. It's like, we're so lucky to be able to do this, and I've got a chance to use my cameras every day, which is amazing. We were supposed to go to Bishop for a month after this. We're not going to bother because it's expensive. Like, traveling around the US it's amazing, but it is expensive. So we're going to go straight to the second part of the trip earlier, which is Chile and Argentina. And today is really sort of me talking about what camera gear I'm taking on this for landscape photography. I've got my little point and shoot camera there. I'm going to talk about that a little bit. Camera bag, tripods, accessories, all that good stuff that I'm interested in. Other people probably interested in it as well, hopefully. I know I am. I like to watch a lot of videos like this, people talking about their experience with different camera gear, sort of what works for them. Yeah, this is what I've dialed it down to. Let's get into it. The body that I use, a Fujifilm X-T5 black with an L bracket, and attached to this currently is a Sigma 10-18mm wide angle lens. It's a 40 megapixel sensor, relatively small form factor, lightweight, packs away nicely. I love the Fujifilm tactile feel, like the dials on the top, just really nice. I hope they never change those, because it's nice to have like some manual controls on the camera. A lot of these mirrorless cameras nowadays are all just inside menus, and I actually like to, like most people do, change dials manually. Makes it feel like using a tool more than just some kind of device. I've got the Fuji telephoto lens, 55-200. It's relatively inexpensive, pretty small for what it is. Really good lens. There's better options on the market, but for me personally, that's what works for my landscape photography at the moment. Here, I've got the 16-50 mid-range zoom, super small, internal zoom, great lens. One thing about all these lenses is they're not fast. Like, they're designed for landscape photography, or that's what I use them for at least. I've chose these lenses because they work for landscapes. They're not quick, they're not really good in low light, especially handheld. On a tripod, doesn't matter what the aperture is, so that's why I like these. For that reason, they're really small, like there's not as much glass involved. Keeps the weight down, keeps the size down. These for landscapes, ideal, absolutely ideal. So you've got from around 14mm on the lens that is attached to the camera up to 300mm. So that huge focal range is covered in those 3 lenses. You can see how small they are. I don't always hike with these 3. Like, I'll probably go with 1 or 2 depending on how far I'm going, like the shots that I've got in mind. Really depends on the day, but it's nice to have those 3 in your bag. You got all bases covered. You can, if you're shooting out the back of the car or somewhere roadside or whatever, you can take all 3. Case Revolution filters. This is the Pro kit, which includes a polarizer, 3 ND filters. You've got an 8, 64 and 1000, all encased in that little pancake of ND filters. So good. Just put that in your pocket, put it in your camera bag, wherever you want. It's tiny, it's so light, and you've got everything you need there. It's perfect. I love these. I actually had to do a bit of digging, found this on the Case website is an end cap, a Case end cap. That allows you to make that little sandwich of filters. Otherwise, you've just got your usual lens cap, which is this one, on the front, but it won't fit on the back because the magnet just won't work. So yeah, that Case end cap, get it from the website. I think it's about 20 quid. It's ideal. Allows you to ditch the bag and just go light, put that in your pocket. Perfect. Really is good. That's an L bracket. I think I got it on eBay. It's 20 quid. standard L bracket. It's not the lightest, but it does me fine. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, so every lens I've got is a step-up ring on every lens. So I've got a 67mm thread on this one. So I've got like a 67mm to 72, which the filters are. Magnetic lens cap, pop that on each one of the lenses, and then that allows you to put the filters, pop it on any lens. So you can, say you want the ND8, you just take that off. Put it on the right way, helps. Pop that on there. You can use multiple filters, polarize it on a filter, whatever you want. So good. These are fairly expensive, but once you've got them, if you look after them, you know, that should last. About 300 quid, I reckon they were. Plus a little bit extra for the step up rings and lens caps. So yeah, that is my full setup for landscape photography. I'll show you the main bag that I use first. We'll talk about this little bad boy after too. So this is the Deuter Camera Box One. It's fairly big. It does fit inside my hiking bag, just about. So it fits in the bottom. You can pack stuff on top if you want. If you wanted to take all lenses, 2 bodies, say you're doing like a time lapse on the mountains and you also want to use a camera for like taking normal landscape shots, you can fit everything in here. It's really good. So you can fit 3 lenses down the side here, body in the middle, is how I've got it arranged. And you can even get another body with no lens attached down this side here. So I really rate this. I think it was about 60 quid. It's well worth it. These I love as well. So you've got 2 zip pockets up here. It's just nice to have like memory cards, batteries, rain covers, everything all in one place. For years I've just had like a separate case for batteries and memory cards. And then you get out your camera gear, you leave that at the bottom of your bag, and then you have to go digging around your bag again to find what you need. It's just an absolute ball ache that you don't need. When you're trying to rush, set up a shot, change battery, whatever, everything's in one place. So I've got memory cards, I keep filters just in there. In this bottom one, I've got a Rainsleeve from OP Tech. Just folds up nicely, goes in there. Show you this quick. Yeah, if it's raining or whatever, you just pop that over the camera on the tripod, cinch that down over the lens, camera's protected, don't need to worry. They are weather sealed anyway, so you don't, unless you're shooting in like really heavy rain, I wouldn't bother with that, but yeah, if you're waiting for a storm to pass, it's nice to just not worry, put that over, Bob's your uncle. I've got 4 batteries in the bottom here. The Fuji batteries are amazing, they last ages. If I'm going for a hike, I'd normally take 1 in the body and 1 spare in my bag. What else I've got inside here? I've got a little towel. Things get a little bit wet, I can dry them off with that. Little multi-tool set of Allen key. Really good for like the tripod or tightening the L bracket or whatever on the camera. I've got a couple of bits in here which I use if I'm going hiking and I'm not taking everything with me. Say I'm going hiking now. What I'll do is get the body, put it inside this little sleeve with the lens attached to it, so one of the lenses. Give that a few folds over, and that is the camera body and a lens attached. Shove that in your hiking bag. It's protected a little bit. It's got a little rain cover on built in as well. And the other thing I do to take a spare lens is get this little Domke wrap. You get these in multiple different sizes. I think I bought this on eBay. So I've got the wide angle attached, mid-range zoom. Pop that in there, close that over, and that's now protected. Put those 2 in your hiking bag. The other thing I would take on a hike is this. This is a Sirui AM-225 tripod. I wouldn't say it's a travel tripod. I think it's just a mini tripod, lightweight tripod, whatever you want to call it. It's really good. I rate this. It was 100 quid, and so far I've used it for about a year. I think it's amazing. Really good. Nice build quality. You can't really go wrong for a tripod. It comes up to about chest height, I think, which is ideal. You can get an extension tube which goes on top. It's like a tube about this big and it extends into 2 sections. So it will bring it up to about your eye level. But for me, I'm not really fussed. Like, chest height's well high enough for most things. So yeah, this really good. 5 section. The last section is a little bit flimsy. It is fairly thin. But yeah, I don't mind that. It's a little trade-off for having something that packs down so small but also extends pretty high. I've tried loads of tripods. I've tried Gitto, Manfrotto, like all sorts of different ones, and this is what I love using. I can't see myself using anything else, especially for hiking, because that fits in the side of your bag with your water bottle, whatever you want in the side of your bag. It's ideal. You don't really feel it. I'm not sure about the weight, but I'll put a little link in the description. Really rate that. Other tripod that I use is this Leofoto Ranger LS285 CEX. You can see that there. Again, I'll put a link in the description. This is my heftier tripods, the one that I use for like panos, everything that's like near to the car. I'd reach for this one all day just because it's sturdier. It's 5-section again, but the legs are a lot thicker. And the main reason I got this tripod was the built-in leveling head. I'll just put these to one side. That's it, collapse down. You've got a little thingy-bob on the side here, which you can undo and level the head, which is it's essential for doing panos. So you need to get that level, cinch it down, a little level on the side there. You can see that. And then you're ready to carry on. Saves faffing about with the legs. I've done that in the past so many times. Tried to set up the tripod and get the base level by using the legs. When you're in the mountains, stuff like that, it's quite awkward sometimes if it's like really rocky to get the tripod sturdy and level, perfectly level. So yeah, that leveling base is a godsend, and it's a joy to use. On top is some Leofoto DT03 head. It's about 50 quid on eBay. It's like a knockoff version of the Acrotech. Yeah, it's probably a bit heavier, not as good quality, but for me, I don't really want to drop 500 quid on a tripod head, especially at the moment. So yeah, that's the setup that I would use if I'm not too far from the car and I want something that's super sturdy. Those two in combination, together, you've got all bases covered and not too much money. Another little thing I want to talk about, it's not part of my landscape kit, but I will mention it because I've got it on this trip and it's something that I really enjoy using. This is the Fujifilm X70. Mega little camera, similar to the X100 series, all their point and shoots basically. It's even smaller. Like, you can see the size of it. Little screen on the back, lovely little leather grip on it. It's really nice, fits in your pocket. It's a great little camera. I think it's a 16 megapixel sensor. It's one of the older Fuji sensors, might be about 10 years old now, maybe more. Really good camera for like snapshots, point and shoot sort of thing. If you just want to hop out of the car and take a quick photo, always have that in the center console or in your pocket. You can take it anywhere. It's like having a phone with you. It's really, really good. The only thing I don't like about it is there's no viewfinder, which if Fuji updated, I'd love to see a viewfinder on it. It's got a little flip up screen, quite handy if you like selfies. Not too fond of selfies myself, but yeah, pretty good. I'm going to talk more about this. I'm going to do a video while we're here in Yosemite, just using this camera. We'll walk around the park, around the valley. I'm just going to do a day of photography with this camera. We'll see what we get. I think that's it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one. If you like the video, please subscribe. It really helps me out, especially just starting a YouTube channel. But I enjoy talking about these things. I'm obsessed with cameras. I think I've learned a lot, picked up a lot, so it's good to share, and I think it might be useful for other people. I appreciate that. Any comments you've got, any questions, whatever, just pop them below. I'll try and link to everything that I use in the description. I'm gonna go and feed the horse a carrot. Another carrot? Whoa. Steady on.